This is a very romantic and very emotional story, and it's also a very long story. So get ready. My name is Alina, and I am 23 years old. I grew up in a small town in Sweden with my mom, my dad, and my little sister. I always felt like a bit of an outsider. I was never bullied or anything, but I didn't really have any close friends. I kept to myself. My grandparents lived close by. They were married for over 50 years. So when they passed away a few months apart from each other a few years ago, I felt like I lost a part of myself. But what made things worse was that after they passed away, their best friends also moved away. A few months after all this happened, my mom started dating a guy named David. He was a widower. His wife had passed away from cancer 5 years earlier. I wasn't sure about my mom dating so soon after my grandparents passed away, but he seemed like a nice guy, so I tried to be happy for her. Fast forward 2 years. Mom and David are still going strong, and I'm done with college. I've been working at a local bakery for a while now, and I'm looking for something new. One day my mom comes up to me and asks if I want to meet someone. I know it sounds weird, but it's David's best friend, John. He just moved back to town and he's looking for a new job. He's really smart and hardworking, and I think he could really help out at the bakery. I thought about it for a moment. Sure, why not? The more the merrier. The next day at work, I meet this guy, John. Tall, dark hair, dark eyes, super cute. We hit it off right away. He's funny, he's smart, he's good looking, and apparently he likes me too because a couple weeks later he asks me out on a date. We go to this little Italian restaurant downtown and we talk for hours. It feels like I've known him forever. At the end of the night, he walks me home, and we share our first kiss. It's amazing. I haven't felt this way about anyone before. Over the next few months, John and I become inseparable. We hang out almost every day. We go on double dates with my mom and David, visit my grandparents' graves, and even meet each other's families. Things are going so well. I can't remember the last time I was this happy. But there's something I haven't told you yet. Something big. You see, when John first moved back to town, he didn't just move in by himself. He brought his son with him. A son that looks a lot like him. When I first met Leo, I thought he was the cutest little kid ever. I loved playing with him. We'd build Legos, play video games, and watch movies together. He's such a sweet kid, and I love spending time with him. But lately, he's been acting kind of weird. He doesn't want to hang out with me as much. He tells me that I'm too loud and annoying, and he doesn't want to play with me anymore. I try not to think too much of it. I figure that kids will be kids. One day I come home from work, and I find John and Leo in the kitchen. They're both crying. I ask them what's wrong, and John tells me that Leo has been having nightmares and he doesn't want to sleep in his own bed. I tell him that it's okay, and that I'll stay over and keep Leo company so that John can go to work. John looks at me, then back at Leo and says, "Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you." I smile and tell him it's no problem. I love him and Leo like a son, so it's the least I can do. As the day goes on, I start to notice that something isn't right. Leo keeps asking me questions that I don't know the answers to. Like, do you think we're related? Why does my dad call you his fiancé? Are you gonna marry him? I'm confused. I don't know how to answer these questions. And then I overhear Leo talking to himself. I wish my dad would stop dating my stepmom. She's so annoying. Wait, did he just say stepmom? I run into the kitchen to ask him, but he runs away before I can get any answers. I finally catch up to him in his room. He's sitting on his bed playing with a toy car. I sit down next to him and ask him what's going on. He looks up at me with tears in his eyes. Why does my dad call you his fiancé? I feel my heart break. Leo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to keep this from you, but your dad and I are getting married. What? Why? I don't like you. Don't you think I deserve to know this? Don't you think I deserve to be told what's going on in my own life? You're not my stepmom. I don't have a stepmom. You're my dad's fiancée. That's what you are to me, and I hate you for it. He runs out of the room before I can say a word. I hear John come in. I try to hide my face behind my hands, but it's too late. He sees me. What did you do? I didn't. I just wanted to tell him, but he got angry and he left. John looks at me with hurt and disappointment in his eyes. He's just a kid. Of course he's upset. This is a lot for him to take in. I know, but I can't help it. I love you. I love Leo. We're gonna be a family and nothing's gonna change that. John starts to speak, but I cut him off at him. No, you don't understand. He called me annoying. He said he wishes I wasn't his dad's fiancée. How am I supposed to fix that? John puts his hands on my shoulders and looks me in the eyes. You don't have to fix anything. I'm so sorry. I should have told you sooner, but I didn't want you to feel awkward around Leo. I didn't want you to feel like you had to be a parent to him. John, I want to be his parent. I love him. I'll do whatever it takes to make him happy. John shakes his head. You already have made him happy. He loves you. You're his second mom. Just give him some time. He'll come around. I know he's right, but I can't help but feel a little hurt. The following weeks are tough. Leo won't talk to me. He ignores me. He acts like I'm not even there. It hurts, but I try to push through it because I know he needs me. John and I try to spend as much time as we can with Leo. We go to the park, we get ice cream, we play video games. But Leo is still distant. I don't know what else to do. Then one day, my mom comes over for dinner. John and I have made Leo's favorite meal, spaghetti and meatballs. He's still ignoring me, but when my mom asks him what's wrong, he breaks down and tells her everything. She pulls me aside. You have to be patient, Lena. It takes time for him to adjust. Just give him a break. I nod, but I'm starting to get worried. What if he never accepts me? What if he hates me forever? That night before bed, I hear a knock on my door. I open it and find Leo standing there with a sad expression on his face. Can I come in? I ask him. He nods and sits down on my bed. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for being mean to you. I'm sorry. I throw my arms around him and hug him tight. Oh my God, it's okay. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm glad you're sorry. I'm sorry for being mean to you. I'm sorry for not accepting you. It's okay, Leo. I promise. I promise you'll come around. I love you like a son. I love you too. And with that, he falls asleep in my arms. The next morning, John comes to me with a big smile on his face. Did you guys talk? Yeah, we did. He's still a little upset, but he's getting there. That's all that matters. Thank you, Lena. You're a good woman. 1 year later, John and I are standing in front of our closest friends and family. We exchange vows and rings. Leo walks down the aisle with my mom and dad. He looks so cute in a little suit. After the ceremony, we all celebrate at a local restaurant. My mom gives a speech. She thanks everyone for coming, and then she looks at me and John. I just want to say how happy I am that my son has found someone as special as you, John. And I'm so glad that, Lena, you decided to become a part of our family. I've always wanted more kids, and I feel like God has blessed me in more ways than I could have ever imagined. Everyone cheers. Even Leo, who earlier in the night had told me that he hated me wearing white because I was going to get dirt on it. John holds me close and whispers in my ear, "Thank you for being you." I smile and reply, "I love you. I love Leo. We're a family." And we are. We really are.